Hi, I'm Christian Shemko, art and counselor. The topic of today's video is something that quietly ruins more relationships than most people realize: the expectation of perfection from the people around you. If you have ever felt deeply betrayed when someone you trusted disappointed you, or found yourself pulling away from people the moment they showed a flaw, this one is for you. Most people enter a relationship with an unspoken assumption that the person in front of them, if they are truly good, will be consistently kind, honest, patient, and reliable. And when that person eventually snaps over something small, or lies about something that didn't even matter, or disappoints you in a way that you didn't see coming, it feels like a betrayal. Like you never really knew them at all. Every person carries both light and shadow within them. The same individual can be generous in the morning and cruel by evening, depending on what circumstances bring out in them. I once came across the idea that people are not simply good or bad by nature, they are happy or unhappy, and that state determines which version of themselves shows up in a given moment. That framing changed how I read people entirely, because once you accept it, the question is no longer whether someone will fail you. They will, always. The question becomes how much you are willing to understand, tolerate, and hold with maturity. I carried the expectation of perfection into relationship for a very long time, and it cost me a lot. I had already seen the people closest to me at their worst, and I still refused to let those moments inform how I understood them. I kept waiting for a version of them that was consistent, conflict-free, and always what I needed. That version doesn't exist anymore, including me. There is also something worth understanding about appearances. Some people present themselves as exceptionally moral, almost saintly in how they carry themselves in public. That performance can be convincing, especially early on, but spend enough time with anyone and their full nature will emerge. We all wear masks in public. The real measure of a person reveals itself in private settings, under pressure, and in moments they didn't expect anyone to be watching. So, what do you actually do with this? Well, you give people room to be human. You stop suffocating them with expectations they cannot meet, because they couldn't meet those expectations either. You maintain your boundaries and your standards, but you hold them without making the other person feel like they are constantly being evaluated. When you approach people this way, you tend to bring out their better qualities. Pressure and criticism awaken the worst in people, while patience and respect invite their best forward. The thing worth looking for is not perfection but authenticity. A person operating at a high level of authenticity will tell you what they actually think, disagree with you openly instead of smiling and building resentment quietly. With people like that, you always know where you stand, and that consistency, even when it includes their flaws, is worth more than the polished performance of someone hiding their full self from you. The goal is not to find perfect people, it's to become someone who keeps improving while accepting that everyone else is also on their own imperfect path. So, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. My books on these topics are linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.